Welcome everyone. My name is Brianna and I'm an ACE certified personal trainer. Today I'm going to take you through a full body workout that's focused on the push pattern of movement. That means we're going to engage our chest, shoulders, and tricep muscles the most, but we're also going to work some core and legs into the workout as well. Today's workout should take 30 minutes or less, and you can feel free to pause this video and go at your own pace wherever you need. I'm going to give out suggested rep numbers, but what's more important is you do as many reps as you can while maintaining good form. The only equipment that you'll need is either a bench or a sturdy chair and a mat if you have it. I'm outside, it's a bit windy, so I have rocks on my mat to keep it in place, but that's not a requirement. Let's go ahead and get started with our warm-up. First, we're going to do some shoulder rolls. Other way. We're going to do some vertical arm swings. Now we're going to do some lateral pull downs with no weight. So reach up and pull down. Really feel your chest opening up and your back muscles engaging. We're going to do some small arm circles. Reverse the direction. And now we're going to make them bigger. Other direction. We're going to do what I call dead hang twists, which I find nice and opening after a long day of sleeping, a long day of working, or even after a long sleep. Now we're going to move to the lower part of our body and do some standing hip turns out. If you can go to about 90-degree angles, that's great, but if you can't, you can go a little lower. Whatever is comfortable for you. And it's good to open up those hips. We're working on mobility. We're going to do some knee ups. And same as before. If you can get to about a 90-degree angle, that's great. But if you have a lower range of movement, lower range of motion, that's okay. My creative director has joined me temporarily. We're going to do some calf raises. Try to go slow and controlled. Think about a 2 count up, 2 count down. Good. Good. And now we're going to do some squats to finish our warm-up. Remember, the first movement of the squat should start with a hinge back, a hip hinge back, as if you're sitting down and lowering into a chair. 2 more. All right, we should be nice and warm and ready to get into our full workout. We're going to move into our push-up progression. To do this, we're going to use either your bench or your chair. I move mine to the front just so you have a better viewpoint, but you can leave it wherever you'd like. So what we're going to do is 8 chair push-ups, or 8 incline push-ups, 8 elevated oblique Spider-Mans, and then 8 squats. Now when we're doing the first set of push-ups, we're going to focus in on our back muscles. So our arms are going to be slightly wider than shoulder width, And when we depress down, you're going to want your elbows to be pointing out at about a 45-degree angle. Let's give it a shot. Two more. Now oblique Spider-Man. So you're going to engage the side of your core and try to bring your knee as close to your elbows as you can. Now, squats. Just like we did in our warm-up. And you're going to notice that you are pushing in a squat as well. When you're down, you push back up, engaging your glutes, your quads, and your hamstrings. Take a deep breath. We're going to do that same progression again, but this time when we do our push-ups, we're going to bring our arms directly under our shoulders and try to keep our elbows tucked in to target those tricep muscles. Let's get into it. One more. Spider-Man. And squats. Seven. Last one. 8. Great. Meet me on your mat. So we're going to continue working on that push pattern of movement. We're going to try to build some muscle by doing what's known as push-up negative. So to do a push-up negative, you're going to get into the standard push-up position. And if you don't have the strength to do a full push-up, you can do a modified position starting on your knees. When you do a negative, you're going to come down as you would for a normal push-up, but you're going to come all the way down to the bottom so that your body is flat on the ground, and then you're going to push back up. That's one negative push-up. We're going to do 8 of those combined first with an 8-second high plank hold. And then we're going to do 2 rounds of that. So let's go ahead and get into it. Start with that high plank hold. Definitely engage your core. Now 8 negatives if you can. Two more. Great job. It wasn't easy. Take a quick breath, and we're going to do that again. And if you're feeling really tired after those push-up negatives, you can do them in the modified position instead. Really work on building that upper body strength. We're going to start in that high plank hold. Engage your core. And go ahead and begin your negatives. All the way down, push back up. Down, up. Down, up. depending on which muscles you want to target, you may want to target your triceps and bring your arms a little bit closer in, or focus on building those back muscles with a little bit of a wider grip. Last one. Great job. That was not easy. Okay, when you're ready, meet me in standing position near your chair or your bench, whichever you're using. We're going to move into a tricep focused progression. We're going to do what I call tricep step outs first, and then tricep dips, which again is going to focus on those tricep muscles. So if you are able to, come forward and extend your legs as far as you can while your triceps are supporting you with your hands on your bench or chair. For the step outs, we're just going to come in and out as if we're walking. Last one. Now for the tricep dips, if you don't have a lot of tricep power, you can keep your legs closer to you, your feet closer to you with your knees bent. Or you can challenge yourself, have your legs extended, try to come down to about 90 degrees as far as you can. Push from those triceps. Great job. It's not easy. Go ahead, take a quick breather. Give your muscles a break. Come back into those tricep step outs. If you need that modified position, helps take some of the pressure off. Two more. Great job. You should be feeling it in your arms and your upper body, because I know I am. Okay, next we're going to add some more leg work in by doing squats with a push press or shoulder press. If you have weights, like 2 small weights or 2 equal sized cans, or even a full size water bottle, you can use it for this move now. Or if you don't, you can put your hands in a fist or a flat, like you're going to high five somebody, and use that instead. I'm going to stick with just body weights for today. So first, we're going to do a combination of a squat, then a push press 10 times. 1. If you want, you can go back into the lateral pull down positioning that we did in our warm-up, if that feels more comfortable for you, or you can focus on a neutral grip. One more. Now we're going to hold on our squat and do 10 more presses. So go into the squat, and if you can, come up. Release. Great job. We're going to do that progression one more time. Go ahead and start with your squat press combo. This time I'm going to focus more on this more back and chest focused press. a standard push press position. Last one. Take a deep breath, come back into that squat, and hold. And at your arms. Two more. Great job. I'm sure you guys are sweating now because I know I definitely am. For our final progression, we're going to focus on planks and do two variations of planks. One of them is probably familiar to you before we head into our cool down. So come ahead and meet me on your mat. So first, we're going to do plank up down. If you can do them in a traditional plank stance, great. If you have to use a modified stance, that's okay as well. The goal is to get into a standard plank position, and you're going to come up and down. That's 1, 2, 3, 4. You can switch which side goes first to make sure you're getting equal reps in. Now we're going to move into some Spider-Man. Take a break in child's pose. Catch your breath. Now, if that push press was a little bit too much for you, you can do a modified position starting from tabletop. So, if that's more comfortable for you, start there. Let's do one more round of that entire progression. Even in the modified stance, try to alternate the arm side that you start with to again keep your strength even. Now Spider-Man. If you need a modification for Spider-Man, just work on plank walkouts. And as you do this workout more and more, you can try to hold your plank longer if you need to just build plank strength, or eventually move to that Spider-Man. And congratulations, you finished your workout. This was not an easy workout, so you should feel really proud of yourself for making it all the way through. If you use any of the modifications, that doesn't mean anything negative about your fitness standard. It just means that you're at a different point in your fitness journey, and everything that you did today will help you get stronger for tomorrow. Let's go ahead and move into our cool down. Go ahead and extend one leg out. Reach all the way up. Point your chest towards your foot and come down as low as you can go. If you can touch your toes, that's great. If you can't, go as far as you can without feeling any pain. Take your foot that's tucked in, lift it up and put it over your extended leg, turning the opposite direction. Try to turn as deep as you can to get a nice back stretch. Switch sides. Reach all the way up, point your chest, come down as far as you can go. Take your tucked in leg and cross it over. Do a back stretch to the other side. Maybe in a butterfly position. You can bring your feet as close into you as you can. And open up those hips. Try to relax those knees as close to the ground as you can. And just breathe through this stretch. You can bend forward to deepen that stretch. I welcome you to do that. If you can cross your legs, come into a seated cross-legged position, or you can kneel if that's more comfortable. We're going to take one arm, cross it over your body, really stretching out that shoulder, a little bit of the back, and even some of the chest. Switch direction. Hopefully your breathing is starting to slow down, you're catching your breath. We want to lift our arms up, crossing one behind our back, keeping our gaze ahead. Take a moment to do some wrist stretches after some knee push-ups. And switch sides when you stretch the other arm. Give me some more wrist circles, but maybe to the other direction. And one big old stretch up, exhaling down. One more deep breath in. Extend your arms all the way up. Exhale down. Relax your body and enjoy the rest of your day. You committed to a not so easy workout and you've completed it. Congratulations, and I'll see you next time.